Now, the fate of Indian athletes in Olympics will be decided on May the 15th. Indian delegation headed by Sports Minister Jitendra Singh will be meeting the IOC officials in a bid to overturn India's ban. And Times now has accessed exclusive details of India's strategy at this very crucial meet.
Indian athletes can once again dream to win laurels for the country. After being isolated for close to 5 months, India is on the verge of being recalled to the Olympic movement. Sports Minister will lead a delegation in a bid to assure the IOC that there will be no interference from the government. Narendra Batra will pledge that all national sports federations will abide by the age and tenure guidelines. And it's India's Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra's representation that's expected to make the difference.
We'd like to see that India is back in the Olympic fold as soon as possible, and we work towards solving the matter in a way in which Indian sport can truly progress.
But differences among the Indian delegation continue. MIFT VK Malhotra and Randhir Singh have pulled out of the crucial meet. Times now has accessed exclusive details of India's strategy at Lausanne, and sources confirm Randhir Singh and VK Malhotra are no longer calling the shots, with Randhir Singh's role likely to be reduced to an observer. But a divided delegation may hurt India's chances of an Olympic return.
I understand he will not come to the meeting in Lausanne, as well as the temporary president. So it is a bit of a mess, really, at the moment, because if the main stakeholders are not at the meeting, it will be difficult to reach conclusions.
The duo's absence is likely to have little effect, with majority of national sports federations backing Chautala-led faction over Randhir Singh and VK Malhotra. The IOC on its part is also looking for an early solution to the impasse.
Positive manner. It's almost, I should say, 4 months since IOA was de-recognized in the first meeting we are having. And we hope to come out in a very positive manner so things get resolved and we can and India can now go back under the Indian flag, all the athletes.
Those in the know of developments tell Times now that if India plays its cards right at Lausanne, athletes will once again get the honour to compete under the Indian tricolour. Sports Bureau, Times Now.
And Boria now joins us live to get us more details on that very crucial meet. Now, Boria, talking about this extremely crucial meet, how high are the stakes here?
Hugely, huge stakes. Look, ultimately your performance as a nation in the Olympics going forward depends on the outcome of this meeting. Every Indian athlete who wants to aspire to perform for India at the Olympic stage will have their eyes glued onto this meeting. So stakes are huge. Let me try and deconstruct for our viewers who the key stakeholders are and what India will say. From what I understand, I've been speaking to members of the delegation over the last 3 days. India will say 3 things. 1, India will say we will abide by the age and tenure clause. They will say we will incorporate that in our code. Second, they will say we will also declare the election null and void, the election of the Chautala faction null and void, which is a condition that has been laid down by the IOC. And India will then say that because we are going with the age and tenure clause and the election, will you please allow, that is request the IOC to allow them to use the code that has been sanctioned by the Delhi High Court. That's the Indian strategy, and as you rightly said, Abhinav, Narendra Batra and Sports Minister Jitendra Singh will say that there will be no government interference. On the IOC's part, they cannot, and I repeat, they cannot afford to alienate India for too long because India is an important country as part of the Olympic movement. So chances are there will be a solution on the 15th. I should confirm to you, back channel meetings are on. Yesterday also there was one. Today and tomorrow there will be further back channel meetings. Before the meeting starts on Wednesday at 9 AM in the morning, there will be several back channel meetings and chances are there will be a resolution.
Alright, so Boria is getting us exclusive details on that meet, and we also have Olympic expert Jean-Loup Chapelet in fact joining us in Switzerland. Sir, with Randhir Singh's sideline and differences that you see among especially the Indian delegation continuing, do you still believe that this could harm India's chances of getting back into the Olympic fold?
It's pretty bad because in the end, Ranjit Singh represents the IOC in India, and therefore the IOC president, the IOC executive board will listen to his advice, whatever happens. So I guess it would be better if he was there, but you cannot force someone to come. And if he doesn't come, maybe he has good reasons for not coming.